Hey guys, guess what? I'm back. It's a new day. I got a lot coming for you. There's a few things to discuss tonight. I'm not going to go into a lot of great detail just yet, but some good things coming. A couple of, sour notes, but nothing we can't handle, right? Anyway, I am on the verge of, I think, something really wonderful. And while I still have some daylight left, I wanted to get out here and shoot this. It's already starting to get cold again. And then tomorrow it's going to be warm and windy. West Texas. Welcome to it. Anyway, stay tuned. About to get right into it right after this. Too long, standing still. All I know is whenever you need me, you reach out, set me in motion. Okay, so like I was saying, and I'll talk more about this here in a little bit. In fact, I've got about 2 or 3 different deals of footage where I kind of discuss it a little bit, so I'll kind of give it I'll get a little taste of what's coming up. Some great things happening, guys. But first, before we get started, let's just take a look at something, shall we? Is that not just a lovely day? A little cool right now, little windy, but man, it was just drop dead gorgeous today. Anyway, since I never did show you guys the boat, I wanted to take the time to kind of give you an idea of what's going on. First of all, I got my trolling motor. So if you get a new canoe, and if you get one of these transom plates, something to keep in mind besides this right here and this, that's right, and this plate, when I got it, the little edge piece that goes on here, the holes were not big enough for the screws that they sent with it. So I had to take a drill bit and drill them out in order to get this plate to go on. The bolt, the way it fits, that trolling motor isn't going to sit flush up against this because of this big knob. So if I flip it around and I cut the part of this bolt off, I'm still going to have the nut that I have to worry about. So the only thing I know to do on that is to take a drill bit and try to widen up some of those ridges, flip this around, cut this off, and then it should fit flush against the plates like it's supposed to. But how on earth did they ever think that was going to work? Anyway, last time I talked to you, I said that I had problems with it because I hadn't figured out how to fish it yet. There's the anchoring points were kind of a conundrum. Of course, I didn't have a lot of time when I went out to go fishing to really think about it. I really literally had to just jump in the boat and go. So here we have these points here, and then we have these points that are removable. So I can put them up here. Now we also have points here, and then I have an anchor wizard that I can put here or here. So I can run that anchor wizard. Now I've got a slide tray that I use that's going to go in front. In fact, give me a second and I'll show you. GoPro, stop recording. Okay, now here's the slide mount tray I was talking about. It's not in the tracks right now, but normally it's going to ride in the tracks where I have access to my bow winkle. And then, a little bit of, I think I'm going to leave this open here in case I want to put a tackle box or something here. I was going to put this up here, but it's out of reach, and what point is that? Now, I don't want it too far up because I still want as much of an open deck as I can get. So I'll probably have this pushed right back up to here. Anyway, of course, I've got my rope right now in here, and that's just about it. The trailer still needs some work. I got to fine tune it. But we do have our boats registered now, both of them. So they are good to go and in our names. So everything is completely legal and we can throw motors on it. I got my motor like I was telling you about. And I also got my command stand. Let's see if I can get that to zoom in here. Nope. Anyway, that's going to ride up here, and then there's slots in between the legs where you can put this in. Now, I haven't quite worked out all the details yet, but as far as the anchor points go, is I can use these points here. Of course, I'm going to have to tighten them up, make sure they're nice and tight and snug. But I'm going to use some paracord and a big D-ring, kind of like a stationary anchor trolley. And then I can just run my anchor line through there. And it'll be big enough so it can slide through freely instead of having to go through here. This is just to tie down the paracord with that. And then I'm going to have an anchor trolley on the other side so that I can position it wherever I need to. Now, if I put the anchor wizard up front, that means I'm going to run this up front, which means I'm going to run probably the anchor trolley in the back. So I'm not for sure yet how this is all going to work out. Or maybe I'll just save the anchor trolley for another day and not use it. Well, my sticker's already trying to come off. But anyway, there you go. So updates. So we have the new camera. We have, well, maybe a little bit better lighting right about there. What do you think? I think so. I know when I was out here earlier, boy, it was blotting me out pretty good. But anyway, so we've got the new camera. We got a GoPro 6, which, to be quite honest with you guys, I'm not impressed yet. Now, maybe it's just that I haven't learned how to use the settings, but I don't see much of a difference between the footage from this and the footage from this $62 camera. Well, you guys check out my older videos and you be the judge. You know, is there a difference? Does it look any better, or did I just throw $350 down the drain? If so, then I'm probably going to send this back and get an actual camera so I can get some really good footage, because I am really looking forward to moving on and doing more of a filming photography segments than just fishing. This channel was never about just one thing. It's going to be encompassing pretty much everything, and you know, it's going to be a kind of a daily vlog, if I can get it that way, so that, you know, we can talk about and share different things, and you guys can hopefully watch the birth of a dream. Like I said, my company has made a few announcements since the first of the year, and the last one was last week. And pretty much what they did is they have completely removed all freedom out of this system that we had, and they want to micromanage everything just so they can maybe squeeze an extra $20 out of it. But what they're doing is they're going to destroy this company. They're going to destroy their own company by micromanaging it to death. You can't do anything. You can't order your supplies. I don't know how they expect us to keep our customers serviced when, you know, it's going to take a week or better now to get anything in. So, and that's if it comes in at all. And if it doesn't come in, we're not going to know. You know, and it's like they don't trust us. They've turned, and it's almost like they're treating everybody like criminals. So I have made a decision that after 6 years, I'm going to look for another job, or more to the point, I'm actually looking for ways that I can work for myself. So that's the good news. Is this a downside? Is this a bummer? Oh no, it's a bummer. He's gonna lose his job. No. Sorry, that was lame, but Who cares, all right? Anyway, no, I'm pretty excited about it because if I can make this happen, if I can make this come true through God's grace and blessing, I can do my own thing and finally make my own hours. Do things that I've always wanted to do and concentrate on the things that I want to concentrate on. And even if it is a long hours, which, if you're going to do anything and it's going to pay off, you're going to have to put time into it. It's just like anything. But it's my time. And at the end of my time, it's my reward. Not just my reward, but my pay. I don't have to split it with somebody else or give 90% of it away and I get the scraps or whatever's left over, which is what I'm getting now. And it's frustrating, it's irritating, because I really liked the people that I worked with here. 3 of them are just as upset as I am, but they really went out of their way to take care of me when I first started, and there's more of that later on. I've got a segment that I recorded in the house last night when it was really bugging me, where I talked about it, and I'll probably put that in a part 2 or something, just kind of highlights, because really and truly, who wants to stay on a bummer? I mean, oh my God, I was in the hospital, then I got the stupid flu, and it's just down, 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 down. Well, this ain't down, this is up. It's finally going to happen, guys. It's finally going to happen. I'm going to go out there and I'm going to make this work. I'm going to make it work on my terms now. I'm 50 years old and I am too old to deal with morons anymore. So, here we go, guys. Stay tuned, because there's going to be a lot more to come. All right, catch you later. Ride the waves, y'all. God bless.